extremely late at the back of the pack, but let's enjoy a 10k. So I know I said I was done for the year, but come on, it's me, man. I had the Fulham 10k today, hosted by Run Through. So I had no expectations going into this race. Yesterday, or the day before, depending on when you're watching this, I had a full high rock simulation class, which absolutely simulated a battering on my body. So technically, me pulling off any kind of finishing time on this race was a very good achievement. And even though my body is more battered than cod and chips, unless your fish shop is doing a cheeky and giving you haddock, I was still able to boost out the start line. You know what happens when race day's on. You just go for it, and I can't control myself. Also today, I was wearing more Asics than an Asics front runner, so people were like, "Oh, are you part of the team?" I was like, "No, I just got the garms on and they look nice, so I thought I was gonna run in them." On top of that, I didn't sort out my clothes for the race last night, so when I woke up, it was dark. Oh, look at the epic miss. Quick pit stop in the gales. Yeah, activity, you know what I mean? Do you want to know who my biggest enemy is? It's my internal system. And that internal system made me need to go to the toilet. And thankfully, I saw Gales open and I was like, yo, do you have a toilet so I can avoid doing a pull out on the side of the street? Because Fulham's quite a nice area and I don't want to get kicked out of it. The woman said, yes, you can use it. And I was like, fantastic. Also, can I have a shot of espresso? Espresso, who cares? She was like, you don't need to buy a coffee. You can just use the toilet. I was like, no. I really want that coffee. I didn't manage to get my second one on the way to the race because I was late. Hold tight, the man them there. So after having to negotiate my way to get a coffee in a coffee shop, which is kind of crazy, I then got onto the toilet. Fantastic. Yep, that was 10 minutes out of my race in that Gales. But after that much needed stop and a shot of coffee, I was moving like a little lightning bolt. Look at the movement, maneuvering. You would have never thought I did a high rocks yesterday. 4:30 pace. Obviously, this is technically PB pace if I didn't stop for a few minutes in the toilet. Yeah. There's rules to this game. Always use the facilities before you start racing. Good, I'm good. Mate, I was late, man. That's good. Jeez.
Alright, I'll catch you on the finish line.
Whole time my dude usually is him boosting past me on the finish line. Not today, brother. So despite TfL not being able to operate their trains properly and me, taking a few stops along the way, I actually had quite a good race. The streets of Fulham/West London saw me today. Finish line, bow. Now I'm battered. Job done. That was the Fulham 10k hosted by Run Through, and that is me going to bed. I'm done. Bow.